Hey guys, Noel here, and it is Thursday, and I thought it would be fun for us to do a video game review for the video game review section of the YouTube channel. So all my friends here at GameBeat are talking about the Sega 32X. I thought it would be fun for us to do a follow-up video on a video that I actually did a couple years ago that's gotten a lot of likes. In fact, it might be the most popular video I have for my video game review section, and that is a review of SVC Chaos SNK vs. Capcom for the original Xbox. Now, there was one big mistake I made in that video, and that was me saying that that game was the final game for the Neo Geo. That is not true. The final game for the Neo Geo is Samurai Showdown 5, which is what we're going to be reviewing today. We will be reviewing Samurai Showdown 5, not just on any Xbox, but we will be reviewing Samurai Showdown 5 on the Mountain Dew Xbox. I recently got this very cool Mountain Dew Xbox. It is connected through Monster S video cables to our friend here, the Sony PVM. So without further ado, let's get down to playing and reviewing and discussing Samurai Showdown 5, the last game on the Neo Geo, and we'll be playing it again on the original Xbox, because late Neo Geo games are essentially the price of cars. Like, not good cars, but like junker cars, so you can either get a junker car or a game for your Neo Geo, or you can just play it on the original Xbox for a lot less. So, and by a lot less, I mean, like, you know, hundreds of dollars less. Okay, so here we go. We have Samurai Showdown 5 here. Before we get down to some gameplay, I want to talk a little bit about the original Xbox. Now, while some people were playing Halo on the original Xbox, I was a big fan of the original Xbox because once the Sega Dreamcast and the SNK Neo Geo sadly went away, SNK and Sega brought their titles to Xbox, and in some cases these were Xbox exclusive. So Xbox had a lot of really cool exclusive SNK fighters, the same way that Sega had exclusive games on the original Xbox. So, like I said, we're going to be reviewing Samurai Showdown 5 today, but I'm going to be doing a review for another Xbox fighter exclusive, a KOF Neo Wave. And again, this is probably my favorite game on the original Xbox, SVC Chaos SNK vs. Capcom. So Samurai Showdown 5 takes place during the 1780s, during the famine of Tenmei, during the Tokugawa shogunate. So this is historical fiction taking place in a fighting game. I mean, that famine really happened. It's a horrendous thing. And much the way that Japanese fascists during the 1930s reacted to the tragedy of the Great Depression, the boss in this game turns to ultranationalist imperialism and violence, and he tries to overthrow the Tokugawa shogunate, which might not be a bad idea, but the way that he's going about it's not great, to put it mildly. So that's the plot of Samurai Showdown 5, and I'm going to show you guys some gameplay and talk a little bit about it, but right now we are at the menu screen, and what we're going to need to do, at least for my skill level, and I'm a competent person at fighting games, but this one is quite difficult. We're going to crank the difficulty down to 1 and put the CPU match point at 1. So this way, if the computer gets cheap, there's less chance for frustration. I can just beat him one time rather than having to try to beat him 2 times. So that, my friends, is why we're adjusting the difficulty down to this level. Now, this game is really fun to play, but once we get to the boss levels, I'm just trying to adjust our camera here, things will become difficult, to put it, to say the least. Okay, I'm going to hit the lights here, and let's get on to playing some Samurai Showdown 5 on the original Xbox. Arcade mode. Something that many fighters need to remember to put in these days here. Okay, so we got 26 characters to choose from here. The artwork is incredibly beautiful. And just keep in mind, this game was made on, I'm going to sneeze here. Excuse me. This game was made on the SNK Neo Geo, a game console which came out in 1990. I always choose Galford when I play Samurai Showdown. He is a very cool character with his friend Puppy. So he's basically an American ninja who fights with a dog. He looks like a cool 80s guy in the 1700s. And you have these really cool comic book bubbles. So, again, Galford is always concerned with justice and doing the right thing. And his spunky puppy sidekick will help him out. Of course, his puppy has a puppy, which is good stuff here. Galford, he's kind of like Guile, but a little more charismatic. Now, the Samurai Showdown games, I like quite a bit, but I don't know these games' characters as well as I know the characters in a game like Art of Fighting or King of Fighters or Fatal Fury. But that doesn't mean that these characters aren't fantastic. So, let's get down to it here. There's our little opening. And one thing I do like about this game is it's got some nice plot to it. I like it when fighting games have plot. And this is a pretty typical start to a fight here. Okay, here we go. Now, the thing with Samurai Showdown, and you can see how beautiful and vivid the graphics are on this, you will rely... It's kind of like Bushido Blade in the sense that this has got a sword fighting dimension to it, obviously. So in addition to your special Street Fighter moves, like what I just did right there, you're going to rely on things like your slash, which is just basically your fierce punch. And the more you hit that, the quicker your enemy's going to go down. And your fierce punch here is going to do some pretty significant damage. The cool thing about this game, too, is that as your life gets lower, your super meter goes up, you turn red, and you can start executing a bunch of super moves here. That's a feature of Samurai Showdown that I like quite a bit. Now, again, because I've got this set on such a low difficulty, these early fights are almost certainly going to be really easy. But once we start getting to the mid-game boss and then the final two bosses, this game starts to lose its fun fighting game feel and becomes, at best, challenging and at worst, frustrating. But this game is very, very beautiful. Very nice that for each fight we have pre-fight dialogue here. I like when fighting games do that. SNK is good about that, especially during late Neo Geo period. SVC Chaos has a similar feature here. Let's go, puppy! So I'm beating up this guy here named Gyra, and you just saw him turn red. So there's our meter down here. It's called our rage meter. Hey, puppy. My sword has prevailed. Let's go, puppy. Loading time is really quick, and you get to see this nice artwork here. Here's a guy who ate his family and turned into this monstrosity. Now, if I hit... Well, I gotta wait till I'm charged up here. But I can hit one of the buttons on the Xbox controller here. It'll send me into a rage mode where this meter's gonna go away, but I think my attacks do a lot more. This is a game that has a good example of kind of slower, more methodical music, but it really goes with the aesthetic and atmosphere of the game. Marvel vs. Capcom 2, I don't know. I did not dig the slow music in that game. Okay, I'm going to fight the mid-boss here. And he is going to be extremely cheap, so let's hope we beat him quickly. This is actually not the mid-boss. He's coming! I'm Gelford. I fight for justice. I never run from evil. But this guy is evil. Wait, it's my turn. Ha ha. I was once a feared ogre. Okay, I'll leave it up to you. Next time we meet, we'll be allies. Those two. They're helping Gao, the guy trying to overthrow the Tokugawa. Oh, ogre. So on and so forth. Dialogue goes a little quick here, but easy to follow. I'll kill you! Let's hope not. Now this guy, all his buddies who are goofy and charismatic will help him out. See, there's someone grabbing my ankle right now. And he tries to replenish his health. Fighting this guy at a normal difficulty with 2 rounds is extremely difficult. Got him. Good going, Gelford. Puppy, there's more evil to defeat. So I'm like I'm whizzing through this game here, but once I get to the last two bosses, it is gonna turn ugly. The final boss, he can take, at least for me, upwards of 40 minutes to beat. He's extremely cheap once he gets to his second round form. This Kabuki level is really nice. And obviously, as you go further into the game, the characters get more difficult. Controls, like, it's an SNK game, so they're very fluid. And again, playing this game at this difficulty, it is very fun, because it's easy to do, it's easy to execute your special moves, and if you time your fierce slashes just right, you'll get your opponent down. Watsuki, I think is his name, the guy who does Rurouni Kenshin, is a big fan of Samurai Spirits / Samurai Showdown, and I can see why, because it's a fantastic game. This guy fights with a bunch of swords. Nice music, too. This guy's got really cool poppy music in the background, which I like a lot. Got him. There you go. I really like how the characters yell when you beat them on this game. Now, there's other moves that I actually am not good enough at this game. I haven't played it enough. I've played this game a decent amount, but there's in-match fatality moves you can do that I have not mastered. So keep in mind, just what you're seeing me do, this game is actually deeper than me doing. I'm playing this game essentially like a Street Fighter game, which is what I'm most familiar with. So, I mean, this game has got a good amount of range to it. You can play it at an easy level, which is just kind of fun and relaxing to play. But if you really want to torture yourself, just crank that difficulty up, and it's going to get annoying in a hurry here. So here's my super move. Puppy can actually turn into another Galford here. I knocked his sword away, so he's in all kinds of trouble here. And now he's knocked out. I love how Puppy, when you lose, he gets sad next to you, and when you beat your opponent, he growls at him. Really, really nice touch. Okay, I'm at the second to last boss here. This guy here, who looks like a girl, but he is a guy, is ridiculously cheap. So let's hope I can beat him quickly, because this is not going to go well if I start getting a few rounds into this, because the computer's going to start figuring out your patterns, and then it's going to start getting ugly in a hurry. But again, really nice artwork, really big, beautiful anime artwork here. I love how it adds to really the intensity of the shot. Okay, here we go. Yumeji. This guy's a shapeshifter. Got him. Darn it! See, I'm in not a good situation here. Yeah, I'm done. Aww. I mean, unless it's a translation error in the instruction manual, and that is a girl, but it said it was a guy, so I don't know. Yumeji. Alright. We'll give this a few shots here. Maybe hopefully we'll get to Gao. If not, I'm not gonna turn this into a rage quit thing here. Darn it! Nice 30-hit combo there. Crap. Okay, 3 shots and I just got beaten here. So once you guys start getting into these boss fights, this game gets ridiculously cheap. So it's like you're going through, you're having fun, you're cruising along, and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, this is challenging and interesting, and then it can just turn extremely frustrating, so... So that's really the big criticism of this game, is the cheapness of the final two bosses here. I mean, if you ask me, a really good final boss is M. Bison or Vega for Street Fighter Zero or Alpha 3. That is really difficult, but he's balanced enough to be... you can beat him, but it's really, really hard to beat him. These bosses here you can beat, but they're just so insanely cheap. Come on, come on. I'm just gonna work this clock here. Got him! Yes! Where is evil's leader? I really like Japanese translations of English. Just fantastic stuff. Okay, here we go. Here's Gao. Did you beat Yumeji? So you are the evil Gao. Are you ready for death? Or get ready for death, sorry. People, listen to me. I will build a new country. So, you're important for the nation. He's trying to get me to join him. But I'll have to kill you. No, I guess he doesn't want me. Okay. And so it's decided. Get ready to die. Nice mustache there. Alright, here we go. First round, he's beatable. Second round, it's gonna get ugly in a hurry. Shoot. Darn it! That was a huge mistake on my part. I did not mean to do that. Darn it. I tried to do my super move, and instead I did that move that's going to get rid of my rage meter. Sometimes you can kind of get in this rhythm of doing your lightning to him. I know it's cheap, but you just got to do what you got to do when you're at this point in the game. Almost got him here. Okay, here we go. Alright, so here's the deal with this second form of his here, which I'm not going to beat, so you're not going to see me beat this game unless something insane happens here. He's invincible when he's in rage mode, and he basically has a move where he charges forward. You have to basically just not let him touch you, wait for him to turn back to normal, and then just do your best until his rage mode goes again and he becomes invincible. This is the ridiculousness of this boss fight that you're going to see right now. Demon, eat my soul and give me the power. Alright, here we go. What? What's going on? I've never seen such an enemy before. But good will prevail over evil. He will. It might take like 50 minutes, though, which we don't have in this video. There it is. There's that charge move. Just keep blocking. And the thing is, even blocking it still hurts you, but you're not going to get totally destroyed here. Darn it! Man, I thought he was going to get out of it. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. You can't jump over him either. So now I'm cornered here. And I have no super move at my disposal because I... Try to make this respectable here. Alright, here we go. See, I heard him, so now he's going to do this again. I'm done. Ah, well. Good run, though, right? Okay, guys. So, there it is, guys. That, my friends, is Samurai Showdown 5 for the original Xbox. Get this game, cheap boss fight, but still extremely fun to play, beautifully made, historically significant, both for what it talks about, and it's an old cool Xbox game that is also the last game for SNK's legendary Neo Geo console that was made by Neo Geo. People, new homebrewers have made new games for Neo Geo, so. And also, SNK, start making games from Neo Geo again. Anyway, until next time, guys, my name is Noel. You take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all in the future. Bye-bye.